Welcome to my November-December video blog of my journey in Christ. And this is really written for anyone who wants to view it, family, friends, anybody else that's interested in what's going on in my life. This was originally set up for family, but I love the fact that others are interested in it. I would say the theme for whoever wants to watch this would be Proverbs 17:17, where it says, "A friend loves at all times." That's the qualifications. If you consider yourself family or friend, then please feel free to watch this. Or if you just want to know what's going on, that's fine too. Um, Newest thing, I'm covering November and December of last year, and then I'll cover January and February in about 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Gotta wait for February to end. Anyway, one thing that I ended up doing in November was I started cycling. Um, I was really just riding a little bit, and then I started going on some trails. And by the time I finished doing that in November, I was up to 11 miles at one time. Not at any record speed, but considering I have a very heavy bike, it is a 21 speed, but it's heavy. Um, and the main thing is for me is for exercise, not for speed. So I was just excited to do 11 miles. I haven't rode a bike 11 miles maybe ever. Anyways, so that was the start of November, what had happened. And in the middle of November, Julia, our bird, died, which may not seem like a big deal to any of you, but Julia's been part of mine and Joyce's life. So um, it was a pretty emotional time for me to see something that had been with me and Joyce finally gone. So we shared having this pet, and Julia passed away. Seemed fine one day, and the next day, Julia was dead. So the Lord gives us animals and things like that for our pleasure, and she was a fun bird. And also, I started as I was exercising. I had mentioned, I believe, back in the last video blog, I had started to change my eating habits and lose weight. And in my blogs, I'm going to have a category of weight loss and nutrition. Actually, after this month, it'll be just nutrition or exercise and nutrition, because I won't be losing any weight after I get to my ideal weight, which I'm almost there already. Anyway, so I started losing weight in November. I from started this in the end of August, and in the past few months I've lost, or by the end of November, I'd lost about 25 pounds. Then we had Thanksgiving come up. Go backtracking a little bit. We ended up celebrating Thanksgiving on November 17th. Some of our family and grandchildren came over our house, so that was nice. We celebrated it early since Joyce had to work on Thanksgiving Day. So Thanksgiving Day was actually quiet, but we got to celebrate it a week early, so that was nice. And in December, we are now in 3 house churches. We are in 2 in Charlotte and in one in Mooresville, and we also go to a 4th one periodically in Huntersville. So excited that we're starting to see these house churches start up. I'm not sure if I've talked about that in the past vlogs, but we started going to a house church in February of 2011, and it's been an exciting part of our journey in Christ. Then Christmas came along, and we really didn't do anything special. We didn't even really have any gift exchange. I'm really almost against the whole commercialized Christmas celebration thing that we do that has been so secularized, and people buy all these gifts for everybody and their family and even maybe some friends, and they go in further debt. Well, with our finances being as tight as they are, and me also thinking that that is totally not what Christmas is about, we didn't do any gift exchange. No regrets on that. And also, we serve Jesus Christ 365 days a year. We don't have to serve him just one day a year. He's special 365 days. That's how I look at it. I won't get on that soapbox, but anyway, that was our Christmas. Just a quiet time of chilling together. And Joyce ended up also in December losing her grandmother at 98 years old. So she lived a full life. So while there was sorrow in losing her, there was also joy in knowing that she lived a great full life. And so that seems like December seems to be a month in our family for quite a few deaths. My mother, my grandmother, and now Joyce's grandmother. But got to move on. And thank God for her 98 years on this earth. Now in August, excuse me, and that's one thing I'm still believing God for, is that he would heal me of my cloudy mind, uh, brain fog, I believe they call it, and also my memory. So please keep that in prayer. All right, getting back not to August, but to December. In December, I wanted to cycle 100 miles by the end of December, and I was excited to say that that happened. I actually got 102 miles. Um, so that was very exciting for me. Also in December, I had wanted to make a goal of a 15-mile bike ride. I did that too, or technically did it. I thought it was 15 miles. It turned out to be just a little bit under 15 miles. But I was very excited to make that goal too. And then, as far as me continuing to lose weight, I ended up losing another few pounds in December. So by the end of December, I'd lost about 28 pounds. And excited about that when you think about the fact that it was the holidays through Thanksgiving and Christmas. I didn't gain weight, I actually lost weight. So, very exciting. And then I'd like to conclude by just saying that the year's over now, and it was a good year. A lot of exciting things happened, but it's also been a hard year. There's been some uh, financial problems with me and Joyce trying to survive, and also there has been some family issues that have been hurtful, painful emotionally. So, but I must serve the Lord, even if everybody doesn't understand why I do what I do. Ultimately, I am doing my best to serve the Lord, and ultimately, he will be the one that I will stand before on the day of judgment. So, that's about it. Please be praying for me, as always, and be praying for my family, and be praying for reconciliation in different parts of my family. And let me know if you like these video blogs. I'll continue them. I did one for September, October, really didn't have much feedback on it. So if you like this form of me blogging my journey, please let me know. You have a Jesus blessed day, and look forward to sending another blog out at the end of February.